I feel like I'm lost because I'm not normally on something like this. I don't even know why I made it that dramatic. Y'all saw what it was about in the thumbnail.
Infinit Ryda.
So today we are here at Charlotte Motor Speedway, but we're headed back to Speedway Harley-Davidson, and this RG3 Road Glide 3 belongs to Speedway Harley-Davidson. This is my first time actually riding the RG3, and I'm excited about it. First, let me tell you a few of the specs. You've got the shark nose fairing, which is my favorite fairing for a bagger. You've got your infotainment center, which is located right here. If I flick the key, you'll see it come on. Dun, 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 dun. There it is, infotainment. You've got every rider aid that they offer included on the RG3. You've got the 114 Milwaukee 8. You've got accommodations for 2-up riding along with hold-on pegs, and I'm gonna show y'all. People need to hold on if you own this baby. You've got a 6-gallon gas tank right there. This actually looks familiar. Harley with the V. I kind of got that on my V Rod. You've got a 19-inch front wheel and 2 18-inch rear wheels. You got one right there, and yeah, you got one over here too. You've got 119 foot-pounds of torque, and this baby weighs 1,163 pounds. But you ain't got to worry about the weight, because it's gonna stay, it's holding itself up. Ain't nothing to balance. Ain't nothing to balance. Oh yeah, I forgot one of my favorite things. Yeah, I got my stuff over here laying on the ground. I took some pictures, and my bag is fairly heavy. I got a lot of stuff in here, but I've got 2 cubic feet of storage. Look at that. Still got room for a pack of soda or water. Yeah, I don't drink beer. Now, as y'all all know, I'm always on 2 wheels. I'm always on something with 2 wheels. But today I'm on 3. And 3 can be fun as well. It definitely can be fun, especially if you're not able to do 2 or you're intimidated by balancing 2. Here's your other option, 3. I feel like 3 wheels wide open is a lot better than 4 wheels behind doors, a roof, a windshield, everything that takes you away from this beautiful thing we call nature or air or pollution, whatever you want to call it. But we about to hop on this baby and head back to the dealership, because I'm sure they're looking for it, and I'm sure some people are coming in wanting to see this. I feel like I'm so out of shape. Just pointing to the sky got me out of breath. I need to get on a diet. I'm looking in this reflection and I can literally see my man tits. Not cool. Not cool at all. All right, we're gonna get her in neutral. You wait till your Harley logo comes up there. I'm gonna hit this button that says accept. I'm gonna crank up the music. No, I'm not. I don't want to get demonetized. I'm cutting it down. All right. Let's see here. I'm going to flick that button to run. I heard it prime. And now what I'm going to do is pull in my clutch, which is right there. I'm going to pull that in. And I'm going to go back over here. And I'm going to hit that R. Ooh, and we hit it crank up. Yes, we do. Hey, yes, we do. I'm in neutral. That's why I'm rolling backwards right now. All right. Before I leave here, let me show you that she can do circles. She's doing circles. And I'm done. I'm done with the circles. I was getting dizzy. So if I was to ever end up getting a trike or consider riding a trike, this is the only one that I personally would ride. Now I know a lot of people love trikes. They love the freewheeler. They love the Tri-Glide, which the Tri-Glide is an excellent machine. You know, you got so much storage and everything on it. It's just, I did hit that mirror with my hand. It's just, I talk with my hands a lot. I know, I'm sure people be looking like, what are you signaling? Are you turning? Like, what are you doing? But it's just, I'm all about the 2-wheel game. I'm just not necessarily a trike guy. I'm just not necessarily a trike person, but I love this trike. I really do. And we're going. So they actually have the drag races going on right now up here in Concord. it's called. It's the 4 wide, as you can see right there, April 28th to 30th. So let's talk about this machine that I'm sitting on here. I am 6 feet tall. I'm extremely comfortable on this baby. I got the floorboards. I'm able to adjust my feet forward and back and forward and back and forward and back. The cool thing is I don't have to worry about balancing it, except for like if you're in a turn, and we'll talk about that when we get to a turn. And this bike feels almost, if not exactly the same as your Road Glide Special would feel, as far as torque and performance, and when you lay on that throttle, how it feels like when it takes off. There's definitely power here, and the power is delivered very well. The ride is comfortable. It's a little different because you got 2 wheels in the back, so when you're going over bumps and stuff, you can feel it kind of teeter a little, just because if there's no bump on this side but there is on that side, it's going to dip down on that way. But it still feels like an extremely smooth and comfortable ride. I'm not feeling hardly any wind. You know, I got the full fairing here, and it's roomy. Look at all this space between me and my fairing. That's what some people love about the shark nose fairing, and that's what others hate about it. Some people like for their infotainment screen and all this stuff to be a lot closer to them, and that's when they go for the batwing fairing, because it feels a little bit closer. But for a trike, this thing looks extremely sporty. It is a stylish machine. I love the way this thing looks. I've been wanting to actually ride one for a minute. Look, I don't even have to have my hands on here, and I'm going super slow, and it's just balanced. Don't do that. Don't ever take your hands off. You always want to have full control in case you got to slam on the brakes or something like that. But it's an extremely balanced machine. Hello. That is a lot of chrome. Wow. That's like a mirror. All right, and we're off. Dun, 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 dun. Now, of course, you all know that I wish this baby had a set of pipes on it, so it would sound a lot meaner, but it does have a little bit of grunt to it. I can hear that little bit of grunt. It just sounds like the grunt is on volume 2 if it went up to 10, or maybe 1 even, or just muted. Like, you can't really hear all the grunt. This baby performs really well. I'm gonna slow down just a little and hang back so I can accelerate a little bit, so I can show you how this 3-wheel trike can perform. As soon as we get to the top of that hill, we'll give it a little gas. Not a ridiculous amount or anything, but we'll give it a little. There we go. We're at the top. I'm gonna put it down to 2 and hit it. And this is from 2nd gear. Oh my God. It goes. It actually had me pull it back. This is a fun 3-wheel machine to ride. Oh, bumps. Well, didn't even really feel them. Felt them a little bit, but not too much. Oh yeah, I am a trike professional. Not a lot of people can ride a trike the way I ride a trike. I'll tell you that right now. I'm one trike riding son of Oh, that breeze feels so good. It feels nice. I just got to sit up higher to get the breeze. You know why? Because this fairing is doing its job. It's preventing probably 70% of the wind that would be tearing me up right now. Now, the machine feels like a quality product from Harley-Davidson. It definitely does. You've got every type of rider aid you can imagine. You've got ABS, you've got traction control, you've got cornering traction control, I believe it's called. It just has everything on it. You've got navigation, you've got stereo, you've got Bluetooth, you've got that large storage area. You just got so much. You can literally, this is like, you can ride this all over. And you see, now, I didn't show y'all, but when you're turning on a trike where there's 1 wheel in the front, 2 in the back, you still want to lean a little bit with it into your turn, because it kind of helps counterbalance the bike. Because if you just stay straight up or lean the opposite way, I don't think that that's a good idea, because it's possible for you to end up flooped. You know, you see how I'm on this turn and I'm leaning? That's because you want to. You've got to lean with it. You don't got to lean, like, I'm exaggerating it quite a bit here, but you want to lean into your turn with the bike. We'll do it again with the trike. We'll do it again up here. Let me exaggerate it. There we go. We're exaggerating too much. But when you're on one of these, you got to always remember, especially if you're coming from two wheels, you want to remember you got two wheels behind you. So the front is wider than the rear. So stay in the center of the lane. I know sometimes on my motorcycle, I can do it right now because there's no one behind me. I'll ride over like on this half. But if I'm doing this, my wheel is probably in that lane over there. So you want to make sure you stay center. Man, this thing is fun. Now, if you're wondering, would I personally own a trike? And the answer to that is no. Definitely not at the current moment. The closest thing to a trike I would get is a four-wheeler, just so I can go through the woods and act a fool on it. But if I had no choice but to own a trike, it would be this one. Do I like this trike? Yes. If I was to give it a scale, I'm gonna start doing scales. If I was to give it a scale of, I ain't riding that shit to get out there on twos, that's the scale, even though this bike is threes. I would put it right up there at I would put this at the top of the trikes. Okay, like if you're looking at a trike, this is the one I would say for you to get. Number one, it's got the new design, it's very stylish. Number two, I love the shark nose fairing. Number three, I like how the storage is like a trunk. It doesn't even look like it's really there, but it is, and it has a lot of room back there for you to put things in. You also got storage here. You got storage here, that's where my phone is. You got like auxiliary here if you want to plug up a charger or something. You got the speakers right there that you can upgrade to like Rockford or something like that. Like the bike has a lot of, I keep calling it a bike, the trike has a lot of functionality, so that's what makes it an amazing machine. Oh, got the light. Shit. Put that down, put it in gear, and go. This light switches fast. But let me know, what do y'all think about the RG3, the Road Glide 3, the new OG in the three-wheel community? I think I busted a rhyme. I should have added like a beat in there or something. But make sure you're subscribed to the channel, like this video, share the content if you're loving it, and comment down below. You know, comments definitely help the algorithm. They motivate me to continue doing what I do, and that is bringing you as much content as I possibly can. I need to still take some pictures of this baby, so I'm gonna just pop it right smack dab in the middle of the road because I could do that. I'm gonna take these pictures real fast, and then I'm gonna pull it back in. All right, let's see what we got here. Let's see. I've got a couple of cameras, and this is the dealership's camera. We're gonna use that. Got all my stuff in there. That's actually a lot of space. Infinit Ryda.